Have you ever wondered what it feels like to step into a place where every stone, every sunset, and every smile tells a story centuries old? Africa is that kind of place, a continent bursting with life, history, and adventure just waiting for you to discover. From the sun soaked pyramids of Egypt to the misty mountains of Ethiopia, from Kenya's wild safaris to the vibrant streets of Ghana, Africa invites you on a journey that will awaken your senses and leave you forever changed. These aren't just destinations, they're experiences that speak to the traveler in you, full of wonder, beauty, and unforgettable moments. So, where will your heart take you first? Will it be the ancient wonders, the vast deserts, or the thrilling calls of the savannah? Stick around as we explore 10 incredible African countries you absolutely need to visit, places that just might inspire your next adventure or even a lifelong love. Ready to start? Let's begin with a land where the echoes of pharaohs still linger. Egypt. 10. Egypt, the land of ancient wonders. Visualize waking up to the golden sun rising over the vast Nile, the gentle breeze carrying whispers of a civilization that shaped the very foundations of history. You step outside and see the great pyramids of Giza standing proud against the sky, silent, eternal guardians of secrets millennia old. Egypt sits at the crossroads of Africa and the Middle East, home to over 100 million people. Cairo, its bustling capital, is a sprawling metropolis where ancient and modern worlds collide in vibrant chaos. This is no small town. It's a city of contrasts. Dusty bazaars nestle next to sleek skyscrapers, and calls to prayer mingle with the honking of traffic. Living costs in Egypt are surprisingly affordable. Renting a one-bedroom apartment in central Cairo might cost between $200 and $400 per month, while groceries and transportation are generally low-priced, especially if you embrace local markets and street food. On the other hand, imported goods and Western-style amenities can be more costly. The economy is diverse, fueled by tourism, agriculture, manufacturing, and the Suez Canal, a vital artery for global trade. Average incomes vary widely, but Egypt attracts entrepreneurs and young professionals eager to tap into its growing tech and service sectors. Despite challenges, many are drawn by the country's potential and rich heritage. Egypt's climate is mostly desert, hot, dry days with cooler nights. Winters are mild, and the sun shines more than 300 days a year. Safety can vary by area, but tourist sites and major cities maintain strong security, making it accessible to visitors and expats alike. Egypt's culture is a vibrant tapestry woven from thousands of years of history. The legacy of the pharaohs lives on in the pyramids, the Valley of the Kings, and temples scattered along the Nile. Egyptian cuisine, rich with spices, fresh vegetables, and unique dishes like koshari, offers a taste of tradition and hospitality. Festivals like Sham el Nessim celebrate spring with music, food, and community spirit. Nature lovers will find magic along the Nile's banks, while the Red Sea offers some of the world's best diving spots, teeming with coral reefs and marine life. Desert safaris and oases add a thrilling edge to Egypt's natural beauty. One unforgettable experience is sailing on a traditional felucca boat at sunset, drifting peacefully on the Nile as the city's lights begin to twinkle. The scent of jasmine fills the air, and the river carries stories as old as time itself. People love Egypt for its deep connection to the past and its vibrant pulse of life today. Whether you're a history buff, a nature enthusiast, or someone seeking adventure, Egypt offers a profound sense of wonder. It's a place where you can feel the heartbeat of civilization and find your own place in its timeless story. 9. South Africa, a world in one country. Imagine waking up to the scent of salt air and pine trees mingling on a crisp morning. You're standing atop Table Mountain, gazing down at Cape Town, a city where oceans meet mountains and every street pulses with life, culture, and possibility. Here, nature and modernity collide in a breathtaking symphony that invites you to explore beyond the horizon. South Africa is a vast mosaic of landscapes and people, home to nearly 60 million inhabitants, from the bustling urban life of Johannesburg to the wild savannas of Kruger National Park. It's a country of contrasts, rich in diversity, history, and untamed beauty. Living in South Africa offers a relatively moderate cost of living. In Cape Town, renting a one-bedroom apartment in the city centre generally costs between $500 and $800 per month. Groceries are affordable, especially if you shop at local markets, while transportation options range from affordable minibus taxis to private vehicles. Electricity costs can be higher, but the abundance of natural beauty makes it worth every cent. The economy is one of Africa's largest and most developed, with key industries including mining, agriculture, finance, and tourism. Average incomes vary greatly depending on location and profession, but South Africa attracts a wide range of people, from entrepreneurs and creatives to wildlife conservationists, all drawn to its unique opportunities. South Africa's climate varies widely. Cape Town enjoys a Mediterranean climate with warm, dry summers and mild, wet winters. The Northeast boasts subtropical conditions with hot summers and mild winters. Crime is a concern in certain areas, but many neighborhoods and tourist destinations are safe and well patrolled. The cultural identity of South Africa is deeply rich and complex. Known as the Rainbow Nation, it celebrates a fusion of indigenous African, European, and Asian influences. This diversity shines through in festivals, music, and food, and from the spicy Cape Malay curries to the soulful rhythms of jazz and Kwaito. Historical sites like Robben Island remind visitors of the country's painful yet inspiring journey toward freedom. Nature here is stunning and varied. You can track the Big Five on safari in Kruger National Park, explore the scenic garden route with its forests and lagoons, or dive with great white sharks along the coast. The country offers hiking, surfing, and even winter skiing on the Drakensberg Mountains. One signature experience you won't forget is standing atop Table Mountain at sunrise. As the city below stirs to life, the golden light spills over the ocean and mountain peaks. The cool breeze carries the promise of adventure and the comfort of belonging. People love living in South Africa for its vibrant lifestyle and incredible natural surroundings. Many say the blend of urban sophistication and wild, untamed beauty creates a life that's thrilling and fulfilling. It's a place to chase dreams, reconnect with nature, and experience the full spectrum of human culture. If you seek a destination where you can be both grounded and inspired, where every day offers new discoveries, South Africa might just be your world in one country. 8. Morocco, where desert meets culture. Picture yourself wandering through a bustling marketplace, the air thick with the scent of spices, cinnamon, cumin, and freshly ground saffron. Colorful rugs and lanterns hang from every stall, and the rhythmic chatter of merchants mixes with the distant call to prayer. This is Morocco, a place where desert winds carry stories of ancient caravans and vibrant culture. Nestled in North Africa, Morocco is a land of stunning contrasts, from the blue-tinted streets of Chefchaouen to the vast dunes of the Sahara. Its population of around 37 million people is as diverse as its landscapes. Cities like Marrakesh buzz with energy, while quieter towns offer moments of calm and reflection. Living costs in Morocco are generally affordable, especially compared to Europe or North America. Renting a one-bedroom apartment in Marrakech's city center can range between $300 and $600 per month. Local markets offer fresh produce and spices at great prices, and public transport is inexpensive and reliable. However, tourist-heavy areas might see higher prices. Morocco's economy is growing steadily, supported by tourism, agriculture, and manufacturing sectors. The country is a magnet for creative entrepreneurs, artisans, and those seeking a life that blends tradition with modern comforts. Average incomes vary widely, but there's a thriving expat community drawn by the culture and climate. Weather in Morocco can range dramatically from Mediterranean mildness along the coast to scorching desert heat inland. Winters are cool and wet, especially in the north, while summers can be intense, particularly in the Sahara region. Morocco is considered relatively safe for travelers and residents, with many neighborhoods offering welcoming and secure environments. Morocco's cultural identity is a rich tapestry woven from Arab, Berber, and French influences. Architecture dazzles with intricate mosaics and grand palaces, while festivals celebrate centuries-old traditions with music, dance, and vibrant costumes. Food is an art here. Think tender tagines, fresh mint tea, and sweet pastries that melt in your mouth. Nature lovers will find themselves captivated by the Atlas Mountains, where you can hike rugged trails and discover remote Berber villages. The Sahara Desert offers unforgettable camel treks beneath star-studded skies, while the Atlantic and Mediterranean coasts beckon with sandy beaches and waves perfect for surfing. One signature Moroccan experience is a night in a desert camp under the endless stars. Picture yourself sitting by a crackling fire, sipping sweet tea as traditional musicians play haunting melodies. The vast silence of the desert around you invites introspection, wonder, and connection. People who call Morocco home speak of its magical blend of ancient traditions and modern vitality. There's a warmth in the community, a rhythm of life that balances adventure and comfort. It's a place to awaken your senses, explore your creativity, and find inspiration in every moment. If you're drawn to places where history dances with present-day life and where every sunset feels like a story unfolding, Morocco will capture your heart. 7. Kenya. Safari, dreams, and beyond imagine. Waking up to the gentle rustling of acacia leaves, the distant trumpeting of elephants, and a warm African sun filtering through your window. Outside, a giraffe ambles by, as if greeting you to a day filled with wonder. This is Kenya, the birthplace of the African safari, and a place where adventure feels alive in every breath you take. Kenya lies on the eastern coast of Africa, home to about 55 million people. Nairobi, its vibrant capital, is a bustling metropolis known as the Green City in the Sun, blending urban life with lush parks and wildlife reserves. Beyond the city, vast savannas, rolling hills, and the Great Rift Valley create some of the most spectacular landscapes on Earth. The cost of living in Kenya varies, but is generally affordable, especially outside Nairobi's more upscale neighborhoods. Renting a one-bedroom apartment in the city center costs between $400 and $700 per month. Fresh fruits, vegetables, and staples are inexpensive when bought from local markets, while public transportation options like matatus keep daily travel economical. Kenya's economy is dynamic, driven by agriculture technology, tourism, and manufacturing. The tech scene in Nairobi, often called Silicon Savannah, attracts entrepreneurs and innovators from across Africa. Average incomes differ by region, but the country's youthful population is fueling a wave of creativity and growth. Kenya enjoys a moderate climate, with 2 rainy seasons supporting a rich variety of wildlife and agriculture. Nairobi itself sits at a high altitude, offering cooler temperatures year-round. Safety is improving, with many areas popular among tourists and expats maintaining secure environments and community vigilance. Kenya's cultural identity is a vibrant mosaic of over 40 ethnic groups, each with its own language, traditions, and stories. Maasai warriors in their striking red shukas, Swahili coastal culture, and urban cosmopolitan life all weave together in a rich tapestry. Festivals celebrate music, dance, and the beauty of community, while cuisine features nyama choma, grilled meat, ugali, and fresh seafood along the coast. Nature here is nothing short of breathtaking. The Masai Mara National Reserve hosts the Great Migration, millions of wildebeest, zebras, and gazelles crossing vast plains in a spectacular survival dance. The coastline boasts stunning beaches and coral reefs, while Mount Kenya, Africa's second highest peak, calls to trekkers and adventurers. One unforgettable Kenyan experience is witnessing a sunrise safari in the Masai Mara. As the sun paints the sky in pink and gold, lions awaken and herds begin their slow movement. The air is crisp, the landscape vast. It's a moment where you truly feel part of the wild heartbeat of the planet. Those who live here cherish Kenya's deep connection to nature and its rich cultural spirit. They speak of a lifestyle filled with adventure, community, and a profound sense of belonging. It's a place to rediscover what it means to live fully and freely. If your soul yearns for wide open spaces, rich traditions, and the thrill of the wild, Kenya awaits, ready to turn your safari dreams into lifelong memories. 6. Tanzania, roof of Africa. Imagine standing at the base of Africa's highest peak, Mount Kilimanjaro, its snowy summit, piercing the sky as clouds drift lazily by. The air is crisp and filled with promise. Below, the vast plains of the Serengeti stretch endlessly, alive with the majestic movements of lions, elephants, and wildebeests. This is Tanzania, a land where adventure and tranquility coexist in perfect harmony. Located in East Africa, Tanzania is home to around 60 million people, offering a rich cultural mosaic and some of the most iconic landscapes on the continent, from the spice-scented streets of Zanzibar to the wilds of the Serengeti. Every corner invites you to explore deeper. Living in Tanzania is surprisingly affordable. In Dar es Salaam, the largest city, a one-bedroom apartment in the city center rents for about $350 to $600 per month. Fresh tropical fruits, seafood, and vegetables are abundant and reasonably priced. Public transportation, including dala-dalas, shared minibuses, makes getting around cost-effective and accessible. The economy revolves around agriculture, tourism, and mining, with the Serengeti and Mount Kilimanjaro drawing visitors from across the globe. Many young professionals and entrepreneurs are increasingly shaping Tanzania's growing urban centers. Average incomes vary, but the spirit of community and resilience is universal. Tanzania enjoys a tropical climate with 2 rainy seasons and warm temperatures year-round. The coastal regions are humid, while the highlands provide a refreshing coolness. Safety is improving steadily, especially in tourist regions and main cities, fostering a welcoming atmosphere. Culturally, Tanzania is a treasure trove of traditions. The Swahili coast reflects centuries of Arab, Persian, and African influences, visible in its architecture, music, and cuisine. Inland, tribal customs from the Maasai and Hadza peoples add depth and vibrancy to the national identity. Festivals celebrate music, dance, and rituals that honor the land and its people. Nature here is simply spectacular. The Serengeti's vast plains burst with wildlife. The Ngorongoro crater offers one of the densest animal populations on Earth, and Zanzibar's white sand beaches are perfect for relaxation or diving into the turquoise Indian Ocean. Trekking Kilimanjaro is a dream for many, a test of endurance, rewarded with awe-inspiring views. One unforgettable Tanzanian experience is watching the sunset over the Serengeti as the sky explodes in hues of orange and purple. Herds of wildebeest gather to graze, and the calls of wild animals echo across the plains. It's a moment of pure connection to the raw, wild heartbeat of nature. People who call Tanzania home often speak of its peaceful rhythm and profound beauty. They cherish the balance between vibrant culture and untouched wilderness. It's a place where you can feel alive, grounded, and endlessly inspired. If you seek a destination that challenges your limits, soothes your soul, and invites you to be part of something timeless, Tanzania stands ready. The roof of Africa and the gateway to unforgettable adventure. 5. Ghana, the gateway to West Africa. Imagine walking through bustling markets alive with vibrant colors, the rich aroma of roasted cocoa beans mingling with the rhythmic beats of drums echoing through the air. Friendly smiles greet you at every turn, and the warm sun wraps you in a gentle embrace. This is Ghana, Sawalamadi, a land where history, music, and hospitality come together to create an experience that stirs your soul. Situated along Africa's Gulf of Guinea, Ghana is home to nearly 33 million people. Its capital, Accra, is a dynamic city blending modern life with deep-rooted traditions. Ghana's pace is lively but welcoming, offering a balance between bustling urban energy and serene coastal retreats. Living costs in Ghana are very reasonable. Renting a one-bedroom apartment in central Accra typically costs between $300 and $550 monthly. Fresh local produce is plentiful and affordable, while transportation costs remain low, with shared taxis and trotros serving as popular options for getting around. The economy is growing steadily, with strengths in gold mining, cocoa production, and a vibrant service sector. Ghana's steady political climate and investment in infrastructure are attracting young professionals, creatives, and entrepreneurs seeking new opportunities. Average incomes vary, but the country's warmth and promise are undeniable. Ghana enjoys a tropical climate with 2 rainy seasons, bringing lush greenery and vibrant landscapes. The coastal regions bask in steady warmth year-round, while the north experiences a more pronounced dry season. Ghana is considered safe for visitors and residents alike, with strong community ties and welcoming neighborhoods. Culturally, Ghana is a jewel. It's the heartland of the Ashanti Kingdom, famed for its rich crafts, storytelling, and festivals like Akwasi, which honor ancestors with vibrant ceremonies and colorful kente cloth. Music pulses through daily life, from traditional drumming to Afrobeat rhythms that keep feet moving and spirits high. The country's cuisine delights with dishes like jollof rice, banku, and spicy kebabs. Nature lovers will find Ghana's lush rainforests, beautiful beaches along the Atlantic, and national parks teeming with wildlife irresistible. Kakum National Park, with its famous canopy walkway, offers breathtaking views of the tropical forest. The slave castles along the coast stand as solemn reminders of history, inviting reflection and remembrance. One unforgettable Ghanaian experience is visiting a traditional village during a festival. Imagine the sound of drums resonating through the air, dancers swirling in colorful attire, and the smell of grilled fish mingling with fresh palm wine. It's a sensory celebration of life, community, and heritage. People who live in Ghana often speak of the country's infectious energy and deep sense of belonging. They cherish the strong family values, the joyous spirit, and the chance to live immersed in a culture that honors both past and future. If you are searching for a place where every moment feels alive with history, music, and heart, Ghana is waiting, a gateway to West Africa's soul and spirit. 4. Namibia, surreal, landscapes and silence. Imagine waking up to a horizon painted in hues of deep orange and red, where towering sand dunes stretch endlessly, their curves shaped by the whispering desert winds. The silence here is profound, broken only by the distant call of a desert fox or the soft rustle of grasses. This is Namibia, a land where nature's raw beauty speaks volumes in its quiet solitude. Located in southwestern Africa, Namibia is home to just over 2.5 million people, making it one of the least densely populated countries on the continent. Windhoek, its capital, blends modern city life with a relaxed pace, surrounded by vast, open spaces that invite exploration and reflection. The cost of living in Namibia is moderate. Renting a one-bedroom apartment in Windhoek city center typically costs between $400 and $700 per month. Food and transportation costs are reasonable, with local markets offering fresh produce and meats, while fuel prices can be slightly higher due to imports. Namibia's economy is driven by mining, tourism, and agriculture. The country attracts adventurers, photographers, and nature lovers looking for solitude and breathtaking landscapes. Though average incomes vary, many are drawn by the promise of a lifestyle that's both peaceful and exhilarating. Namibia enjoys a semi-arid climate with hot days and cool nights, especially in the desert regions. The country boasts some of the clearest skies in the world, making it a prime spot for stargazing. Safety is considered good, with many communities close-knit and welcoming to visitors and new residents. Namibia's cultural fabric is rich, with the traditions of the Herero, Himba, and San peoples. Their art, rituals, and way of life blend with German colonial architecture and modern influences. Festivals celebrate both heritage and the natural world, offering a glimpse into lives deeply connected to the land. Nature here is otherworldly. The Namib Desert's red dunes rise like ancient giants, while the eerie skeleton coast reveals shipwrecks and wild seals along fog-laden shores. Etosha National Park is a sanctuary for elephants, rhinos, and rare desert-adapted lions, providing unparalleled wildlife viewing in vast, open landscapes. One signature Namibian experience is climbing Dune 45 at sunrise. As the sun's first rays light the dune's crest, the sand glows with fiery brilliance. You feel the soft grains beneath your feet, hear the gentle breeze, and witness a silence so complete it fills you with awe. Those who call Namibia home often speak of its ability to heal and inspire. The vastness offers a chance to reconnect with yourself and nature, to find peace away from the rush of modern life. It's a place where every breath feels clearer, every moment richer. If you crave a destination that's both stark and stunning, where silence tells stories and landscapes challenge your imagination, Namibia awaits, a realm of surreal beauty and quiet wonder. 3. Ethiopia, the cradle of humanity. Imagine stepping back in time as you wander among ancient rock-hewn churches carved directly from solid stone. their walls echoing centuries of prayers and stories. The air is crisp and fragrant with frankincense, and the rugged highlands stretch endlessly beneath a sky so vast it feels like the very cradle of the world. This is Ethiopia, a land where history, spirituality, and natural beauty converge in a way that touches your very soul. Nestled in the Horn of Africa, Ethiopia is home to over 120 million people, making it the second most populous country on the continent. Addis Ababa, the bustling capital, hums with energy and tradition, serving as both a political hub and a melting pot of cultures and languages. The cost of living in Ethiopia is relatively low. Renting a one-bedroom apartment in Addis Ababa's city center typically costs between $300 and $600 monthly. Local markets overflow with fresh produce, spices, and coffee, the nation's gift to the world, while transportation is affordable with buses and minibuses connecting city and countryside. Ethiopia's economy is diverse and growing, fueled by agriculture, textiles, and increasing investment in infrastructure and technology. Its young population is eager and creative, contributing to a dynamic urban culture. Average incomes vary, but the resilience and warmth of its people are constant. The climate varies with altitude from cool, misty highlands to hot lowlands. The rainy season brings life to the landscape, turning valleys lush and green. Uh, Safety is improving steadily, particularly in major cities and tourist regions, fostering a welcoming environment for travelers and residents alike. Ethiopia's cultural heritage is nothing short of extraordinary. It is the oldest independent country in Africa, with a history dating back thousands of years. The ancient city of Aksum, the rock churches of Lalibela, and the castles of Gondar tell stories etched in stone. Music and dance pulse through daily life, deeply intertwined with religious traditions of the Ethiopian Orthodox Church. Nature here is dramatic and diverse. The Simien Mountains rise sharply, home to rare species like the Ethiopian wolf and gelada baboon. The Danakil Depression, one of the hottest places on Earth, fascinates with its otherworldly salt flats and sulfur springs. Lakes and rivers nourish fertile lands and communities. One unforgettable Ethiopian experience is sharing a traditional coffee ceremony. The rich aroma fills the room as the host carefully roasts, grinds, and brews the beans over an open flame. Sipping the dark, fragrant coffee with friends or family becomes a moment of connection, hospitality, and reverence. Those who live in Ethiopia often speak of a deep pride in their heritage and a profound sense of community. Despite challenges, there's an enduring optimism and a belief in the power of culture and history to guide the future. If you seek a place where every stone and story carries weight, where spirituality and history wrap around you like a warm blanket, Ethiopia stands ready, the cradle of humanity and a timeless journey for the heart and mind. 2. Nigeria, giant of Africa, soul of the people. Imagine stepping into the vibrant heartbeat of Lagos, where the streets pulse with an electric energy that's impossible to ignore. The hum of traffic blends with the laughter of street vendors, the rhythm of Afrobeat music spilling from open windows, and the scent of spicy jollof rice wafting through the air. Nigeria is a place that hits you with its raw intensity and leaves you breathless, alive in every sense. Located in West Africa, Nigeria is the continent's most populous country, home to over 220 million people. Lagos, the economic powerhouse and largest city, is a sprawling metropolis where skyscrapers rise Alongside bustling markets and lively neighborhoods, it's a city of contrasts, both chaotic and charming, old and new. Living costs in Nigeria can vary widely. In Lagos, a one-bedroom apartment in the city center rents for about $400 to $800 per month. Groceries are affordable, especially local produce and staples, though imported goods can be pricier. Transportation ranges from crowded buses and okadas, motorcycle taxis, to ride-sharing apps, making it easy to navigate the city. Nigeria's economy is one of the largest in Africa, driven by oil, agriculture, telecommunications, and entertainment, famously known as Nollywood, the world's second largest film industry. The country attracts young talent and entrepreneurs who are passionate about innovation and culture. Average incomes differ, but there's a palpable sense of ambition and drive everywhere. The climate is tropical, with a wet season that brings lush greenery and a dry season filled with warm sunshine. Safety varies by region, but urban centers like Lagos have developed vibrant communities and growing security measures to support residents and visitors. Culturally, Nigeria is a dazzling mosaic. It is home to over 250 ethnic groups, each with its own languages, festivals, and traditions. From the Yoruba and Igbo to the Hausa and many others, the cultural richness is immense. Festivals like Ayo and Osun Osogbo celebrate heritage with color, music, and dance. The cuisine is bold and flavorful. Think spicy suya, pounded yam, and pepper soup. Nature lovers will find hidden gems, from Erini Jasha, waterfalls cascading through lush forests, to expansive savannas outside the cities. Despite rapid urbanization, pockets of natural beauty remain a refreshing escape. One signature Nigerian experience is joining a cultural festival where drums thunder, dancers whirl in vibrant costumes, and the energy is contagious. The air is thick with excitement, joy, and the unmistakable spirit of a people proud of their identity. People who call Nigeria home often speak of the country's relentless energy and resilience. They cherish the strong community bonds, the creativity bubbling in every corner, and the endless possibilities that come with being part of Africa's giant. If you're drawn to a place that's unapologetically alive, bursting with culture, ambition, and soul, Nigeria stands ready, a land of contrasts and a celebration of life in full color. Madagascar, nature's secret kingdom. Imagine stepping into a world that feels like a dream, where towering baobab trees stand like ancient sentinels against a backdrop of endless skies, and curious lemurs leap through lush canopies with playful abandon. The air is thick with the scent of exotic flowers and the soft rustle of leaves, carrying the whispers of a land untouched by time. This is Madagascar, an island like no other, a secret kingdom of nature's most extraordinary creations. Off the southeastern coast of Africa, Madagascar is the world's fourth largest island, home to about 30 million people. Its capital, Antananarivo, blends a lively urban vibe with traditional Malagasy culture. The island's population is spread across diverse landscapes, from tropical rainforests to arid deserts, each region brimming with unique wildlife and traditions. The cost of living in Madagascar is generally low. Renting a one-bedroom apartment in the capital city can range from $200 to $400 monthly. Local markets offer fresh fruits, rice, and seafood at affordable prices, while transport options include bush taxis and buses that connect cities and villages. Madagascar's economy leans heavily on agriculture, fishing, and ecotourism. The island attracts travelers, researchers, and adventurers eager to witness species found nowhere else on Earth. Income levels vary widely, but the island's natural beauty and slower pace of life offer priceless rewards. The climate is tropical along the coast with warm, humid summers and cooler, dry winters. The Central Highlands enjoy a more temperate climate, while the south faces arid conditions. Madagascar is generally safe for visitors, with welcoming communities and a strong sense of hospitality. Culturally, Madagascar is a tapestry woven from African, Asian, and European threads. The Malagasy people have rich oral traditions, vibrant festivals, and a deep respect for their ancestors and the natural world. Music and dance play central roles in daily life, creating moments of joyful celebration and reflection. Nature here is nothing short of spectacular. Over 90% of Madagascar's wildlife is endemic, meaning you won't find these creatures anywhere else. From the enchanting ring-tailed lemurs to the colorful chameleons and the towering baobabs, the island is a living museum of evolution. The Avenue of the Baobabs at sunset is one of the most iconic sights on the planet. One unforgettable Malagasy experience is embarking on a nocturnal forest walk where you can hear the calls of nocturnal lemurs and spot glowing insects in the darkness. The air hums with mystery and life, connecting you deeply with nature's rhythm. Those who live in Madagascar often speak of a profound connection to the land, a slower, more mindful way of life where nature and community are intertwined. It's a place to disconnect from the noise and rediscover wonder. If you long for an escape into a world unlike any other, where every corner reveals a new marvel and every moment feels magical, Madagascar is calling. Nature's secret kingdom, waiting to share its treasures with you. What a journey we've taken together, Mundis. From the ancient wonders of Egypt to the wild, untouched beauty of Madagascar. Each destination we explored holds its own story, its own magic, inviting you to dream, to wander, and to discover a piece of yourself along the way. These 10 places are more than just dots on a map. They are living, breathing worlds filled with history, culture, nature, and the vibrant pulse of the people who call them home. Whether it's the quiet solitude of Namibia's deserts or the energetic streets of Nigeria, each destination offers a unique invitation to start anew, to find peace, or to chase adventure. So, which one of these incredible lands spoke to you? Which city or country stirred your soul and sparked that wanderlust inside? Share your favorite in the comments below. I can't wait to hear where your heart is drawn. If you enjoyed this journey, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with fellow travelers and dreamers. Your support helps bring more incredible stories and destinations to life. And stay tuned. Next week, we'll dive into 10 dream cities perfect for retiring abroad, where beauty and comfort meet in harmony. Until then, keep dreaming, keep exploring, and remember, the world is wide and your next adventure awaits.